Yo, okay, look, starting off day one of the funded account. So I know I did make a YouTube short and TikTok talking about my other accounts, but I had actually blown those accounts. I passed them, but I blew them. So right now we're on a new account right here, and I'm gonna show you all the trade that I took right here. Boom, this trade right here. Today on what today? January 5. I took this trade, first trade of the year, and I made like $300 from this trade. Let me show y'all why. So right here we mark off our Asian session open and Asian session close. You can see there is nothing but consolidation. So you mark off the lows right here and the highs right here. You can see that when London session opened, it did take out an Asian session high and made a fair value gap, which retraced back in, and London session took out its own highs, but it really didn't do nothing much, so I didn't really pay that much attention to it. And then it made a new high right here, so I marked that off whenever it was getting to New York Open. Right here, this was pre-market, and you can see price was kind of just staying right here until it started to shoot right up, and it was getting close to New York Open, and then boom, right here on New York Open it did shoot up a little bit, but then it started shooting down, and I was thinking, damn, it might be like a sell day, because I was actually going to try to go for a buy, because right here there's tons of draws of liquidity. I was waiting for a manipulation, then a reversal. That was going to be my intention today, but nah, I didn't really do that. I was just waiting to see if I can find a good setup, which I did. If you go on to the 15 minute right here, look, I'm going to the 15 minute, you can see there was a fair value gap right here that did not get closed above out of. So when I saw this, I was thinking, damn, okay, this might be a good setup and I might be able to actually find something. So here are my confluences right here on the side that I put down, basically saying why I took this trade, and this is what I always be doing, because hey, you can't be going into a trade thinking that like, oh, it's gonna work for real. Oh, this, you just feel it. No, you gotta have real reason why. So right here, I said that it kept respecting the 15-minute fair value gap, which was this right over here. Price action was slowing down up here. It was kind of getting choppy, so I was thinking, alright, okay, so it might start to reverse the trend. And it did take out the London high and a previous session high, and then it was ended up going into the fair value gap and just filling in orders, and that's when price started to slow down, and it broke through a 15-minute low. So if you go into the 15-minute right here you can mark off your low right here, and boom, literally broke right through, and right here too, boom, broke right through. So I saw that break right here on the 15 minute, like on the 15 minute, I saw this break right here, and I was thinking, I bet I might get into a short right here. Boom, put my stop loss right here at the high right here, and then I was gonna target the Asian session lows, but it was already getting far enough into the day, so I was obviously thinking, all right, so maybe it won't go all the way down to the draws of liquidity unless it just starts dumping, but nah, it ended up not doing that. So I got out whenever it got around to like 300 or so. It was like getting towards like the end of the day. It was like about to be New York close. And yeah, I was targeting the 1 hour lows, the Asian lows, and on the S&P 500, if you look at it, I have it marked out right here. I saw that there was a bullish SMT that got made right here on S&P 500 and Nasdaq, or I don't even know if I still, yeah, right here, and on Nasdaq, and right here I could have taken a buy right here, boom, easily taking the London highs and previous session highs, but nah, I was like, nah. There's also PMI news. PMI news was saying that it was bad for currency, good for stocks, but low key, my thing with this is that Nasdaq likes to do the thing it wants to do before it wants to do what news wants it to do, so it likes to do the opposite. So since it says it was bad for currency, good for stocks, Nasdaq would want to be selling off, but instead it was kind of going up, and I was thinking, damn, what the hell, nah, no way. But it was because it was filling in orders in that fair value gap, and then it reversed off of it, so it did exactly what I was saying. It did the opposite, and I've been seeing this like constantly. It likes to do the opposite of what news wants it to do. So anytime that it shows like those numbers are green, I would be, so good for currency, bad for stocks, buy. And if it's a red number, bad for currency, good for stocks, sell. But it depends also on what the charts are doing. Don't just be doing that, bro. No. But yeah, there's that confluence right there, the SMT that got completed on the S&P 500. And yeah, news is bad, good for currency. Stocks want to do the opposite and sell. So that was my trade for today. I don't know, just like a little simple video, just kind of going over it. Hopefully, I can get a better setup because, bro, this setup right here off my school Chromebook, hell nah. Um, I do got my Chromebook right here. Oh, not right here. It's over there. But I got my Chromebook, but low-key, that thing's slow. I'm gonna try buying myself a MacBook because then I could get higher quality videos for y'all. But yeah, hey, look, here's the trade right here. You can see, took this wonderful trade right here from all the way right here. Really had no like drawdown. I was looking thinking like, damn, maybe I might lose, but I'm like, nah. I had my stop loss at like, what was it, like 200, like losing 200, making like 800, but I made like 300. So, hey, good trade today. And I did see TJR's video. He was trying to go for a buy, and I was like, or not a buy. He was trying to go for a sell. He was trying to go for a sell for those draws of liquidity. I didn't watch the full thing, but I'm gonna low key watch that thing after I post this video. But yeah, nah, I was thinking it was gonna be a buy too. I was gonna try go for like New York Open, take out these draws of liquidity, and then I buy from here, and then go to the 4 hour high that was all the way up here, because I mark off my 4 hour highs and 1 hour highs and 4 hour lows and 1 hour lows, but it ain't do that. So hey, today was a good trade. Made like 300. He's gonna keep going at this and everything. Here is my journal right here. You can see I made $313 today. My win rate right now is at 100%. We're gonna be trying to do only one trade a day, like for real. Like, bro, with my other accounts, I blew them because I was just being greedy. I took way too much trades. I was risking too much. Nah, this time we actually gonna lock in for this year. Today, boom, good trade. 100% win rate right now. We took one trade on MNQ, made $313 off of it. Price action was alright. I thought it would maybe be better, but look right here, boom, one trade, $313 so far on the 50K account on Tradeify. I low-key can't wait to pass my Tradeify account because, bro, the daily payouts sound so good, bro. And like some people, like I seen a comment, it was like only getting 1K for a payout. Bro, 1K. Give me 1K right now. I'm gonna be happy, bro. So, hey, right now we like a little bit on our way there. We have to make like $2,500. Our consistency rule is like 40%, which, hey, I mean, I could easily pass this thing in like 3 days. I did that before, but I blew the accounts because I was being greedy. But, hey, you know, this is a good day today. We took a good trade today, and boom. We're up today, $313. I'm going to see if I'm going to trade tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be a no news day, so I'm going to just see if I can find a setup. And if I do, I'll take a trade, post another video. And, you know, y'all let me know what trades y'all took today for January 5th, 2026. And, yeah, hey, I'll see you on the next trade, bro.